Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Up first is One Bomb. There's no doubt that this fighter is a slugger. And facing him, Sugar Ray Robinson. And you can see who's more advanced in age. And here we go. This fight will be in the welterweight division.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
First up, we have One Bomb from Puerto Rico. They are the SCI title holder. Sugar Ray Robinson from the United States of America. They are the WBC, IBF, and WBO champions.
Look at this. These fights are so up for it. Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Puerto Rico, wearing the red trunks, trimmed with pink, the current SCI champion, One Bomb. Fighting out of the blue corner, from the United States of America, presenting the current WBC, IBF, and WBO champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Left hook just missed. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Beautiful counter shot. There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. The straight right just misses. Good counter punch. Got out of the way of that right hook. The halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. A perfect counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? They missed with the jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. This is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn. And there's the bell for round two. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Counter shot lands. This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. There's a counter shot. it slows down, it heats back up. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Stevens.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. How did they not go down?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Swing and a miss with the right hook. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Well done with that counter shot. The straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? This fighter, one of the top 5 in the world, no doubt about it. Robinson hit hard, and he may be ready to go. It somehow weathered the storm.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Beautiful counter punch. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest.
Back at it in round 4. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That counter punch caught him clean. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. That hook doesn't score. Nice counter. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This fighter has a... Hold that thought! Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. That was the moment.
B-Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
They exchange punches. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, he is glad to... On to the fifth we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Catch and shoot. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. A perfect counter lands. And he scores with the counter. Nice counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. How about that time counter shot? The jab doesn't quite connect. Holding nothing back here in the round. Nice counter punch right up the middle. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And a round that's... This is the beginning of round 6. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Unlucky to miss with that jab. He threw a punch and just got countered. He threw the hook, didn't land. The right hook misses. Counter punches have to hurt. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Looking to land the hook. Good counter punching. Robinson hit hard and he may be ready to go. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Punch, counter punch. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Stamina is all. Here we go. It's round 7. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Nice counter shot. One bomb goes down. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we...
1, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it could be a bit of a mousetrap.
Sugar Ray Robinson just got... He takes a knee, buys time, collects himself.
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. So it's... And there's the bell for round 8. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Nice counter punch. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Beautiful counter punch. Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Those counter punches have to hurt. That counter shot lands. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. The stamina is off the charts. Left hook misses. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Beautiful counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. About these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
There's the bell to start round 9. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Can't score with that right uppercut. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. His stamina is off the charts. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Beautiful counter shot. Big swing and a miss with the hook. His stamina is off the charts. Stumbling around on Bambi legs. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. You've heard the old phrase. There's the bell for round 10. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
What are they doing that now? Are they trying to get an ending out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
Nice counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Oh, wait a minute. Robinson hit hard, and he may be ready to go. How did they survive that?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The perfect counter lands. And they got caught! No, we don't see a knockdown.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit, because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you'll get caught a lot more at the end.
Despite what the judge pulled that thought, Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. We'll see how much. There's the bell to start round 11. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes?
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Robinson hit hard, and he may be ready to go. And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
Defense is everything, because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Do you believe what we are seeing? How much cardio was... And there's the bell to start round 12. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter punch. And it took one bomb to put one bomb down. How about that impact? Let's see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness, Andy.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecard.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of boxing, here is your winner by unanimous decision and the new Undisputed Champion, Sugar Ray